The year was 1968. San Francisco, a city known for its bohemian spirit and Golden Gate Bridge, was about to be gripped by a terror it had never known. On a December night under a sky full of stars, young love was shattered in the quiet town of Vallejo, just outside the bustling city.
David, this place is so beautiful. I can't believe we're finally here.
Yeah, Betty Lou, it's perfect. Just you and me away from everything.
Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, high school sweethearts with their whole lives ahead of them, became the Zodiac's first victims. Their parked car on Lake Herman Road became a tragic tableau. The killer's motive remained shrouded in mystery, leaving a community to grapple with an unimaginable horror. The news of the murders spread like wildfire, casting a pall over the holiday season. Fear and uncertainty seeped into the hearts of the residents as the realization dawned that a predator was lurking in their midst. July 1969, Darlene Ferrin and Mike Mageau were enjoying a romantic evening at the Blue Rock Springs Park. Their date night was shattered by the sudden appearance of a man with a blinding flashlight and a 9mm handgun.
Mike, who is that? What's happening?
I don't know, Darlene. Stay calm. Maybe he just needs help.
Shots rang out, piercing the night. Darlene tragically lost her life, but Mike, despite being shot multiple times, miraculously survived. His account of the attack provided crucial details about the assailant, but the mystery only deepened when the Vallejo Police Department received a chilling phone call. The voice on the other end, claiming responsibility for the murders of both couples, uttered a chilling statement. "I like killing people because it is so much fun." Thus began a terrifying game of cat and mouse, with the killer sending cryptic messages and ciphers to local newspapers. September 1969. The idyllic setting of Lake Berryessa would become the stage for the Zodiac's most brazen attack. Young couple Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were enjoying a picnic on the shores of the lake, unaware of the danger lurking nearby. A man wearing a bizarre executioner-like hood and a bib emblazoned with a crosshair symbol approached them. He bound and stabbed the couple, leaving Brian for dead and Cecilia clinging to life. He then calmly walked to a nearby car and scrawled a cryptic message on the door. This attack, marked by its audacity and the killer's chilling attire, sent shockwaves through California. The Zodiac had become more than just a murderer. He was a terrifying enigma, toying with the authorities and the public alike. As the body count rose and the cryptic messages continued, the San Francisco Chronicle became a focal point for the Zodiac case. Paul Avery, a seasoned crime reporter for the Chronicle, found himself thrust into the center of the investigation.
This is it. This is the story of a lifetime. We have to crack these ciphers and find this guy.
Intrigued and determined to crack the case, Avery became obsessed with the Zodiac's ciphers. He worked tirelessly, collaborating with amateur cryptographers and law enforcement to decipher the killer's coded messages, hoping to uncover his identity or his motives. Avery's dedication to the case brought him both fame and danger. The Zodiac, seemingly angered by Avery's relentless pursuit, threatened the journalist and his family, adding another layer of complexity and fear to an already chilling case. Section 5, the San Francisco Chronicle's role. The San Francisco Chronicle became the unlikely battleground between the Zodiac and law enforcement. The killer, reveling in the notoriety, used the newspaper to taunt the police and keep the public on edge. Letters, often filled with bizarre ramblings, threats, and more ciphers, arrived at the Chronicle's doorstep, each one meticulously examined by Avery and his colleagues. The newspaper's printing presses, once used to disseminate news, were now complicit in spreading the Zodiac's terror. The Chronicle, walking a tightrope between informing the public and potentially aiding a murderer, found itself in an unprecedented position. The newspaper's involvement became a defining characteristic of the Zodiac case, highlighting the media's complicated role in high-profile crimes. Section 6. The legacy of the unsolved. Despite a massive manhunt, the tireless efforts of law enforcement, and the public's vigilance, the Zodiac killer was never caught. The case, with its dead ends, cryptic clues, and unanswered questions, went cold. The Zodiac's reign of terror officially ended in 1969, but the shadow of his crimes continued to loom large over San Francisco and beyond. The unsolved case became a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most vibrant cities. The Zodiac's ability to evade capture and the enduring mystery surrounding his identity have cemented his place in the annals of criminal history. The unsolved case continues to fascinate and frustrate, a testament to the complex nature of evil and the limits of human understanding. Section 7. The Zodiac's psychological profile. The Zodiac killer's case has been a subject of intense scrutiny, not just for its unsolved status, but also for the psychological complexity it presents. Criminologists and psychologists have spent decades analyzing the killer's behavior, his cryptic messages, and his interactions with the media, in an attempt to construct a psychological profile. Some experts believe the Zodiac's need for attention, evidenced by his constant communication with the press and his elaborate ciphers, suggests a narcissistic personality disorder. His desire to instill fear and his apparent enjoyment of the notoriety point to a sadistic streak and a profound lack of empathy. Others theorize that the Zodiac may have suffered from paranoid schizophrenia or another form of psychosis, given the disorganized nature of some of his writings and his claims of hearing voices. However, the lack of a definitive diagnosis, coupled with the absence of a suspect, makes it impossible to fully comprehend the inner workings of the Zodiac's mind. Section 8. Amateur sleuths and online communities. The Zodiac killer case, despite remaining unsolved for over 5 decades, has never truly gone cold, thanks in large part to the tireless work of amateur sleuths and the rise of online communities dedicated to cracking the case. These digital detectives, armed with internet forums, DNA databases, and a shared passion for solving the Zodiac's puzzles, have poured countless hours into re-examining evidence, analyzing ciphers, and chasing down leads. From retired police officers to armchair detectives, these individuals bring a diverse range of skills and perspectives to the case. They meticulously dissect witness statements, scrutinize police reports, and debate potential suspects, hoping to uncover the missing piece of the puzzle that has eluded law enforcement for so long. While their efforts have yet to lead to a definitive break in the case, their dedication highlights the enduring fascination with the Zodiac killer and the collective desire to bring closure to the victims' families and finally unmask the man behind the cipher. Section 9. The enduring fascination with the Zodiac case. The Zodiac killer case continues to captivate the public imagination, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and even feature films. But what is it about this particular case, amidst a sea of unsolved crimes, that continues to intrigue and fascinate us? Perhaps it is the Zodiac's chilling persona, the hooded figure, the cryptic messages, the taunting letters to the press, that makes him seem larger than life, a boogeyman straight out of our nightmares. Or maybe it is the unsolved nature of the case, the tantalizing possibility that the killer could be living amongst us, that keeps us coming back for more. The Zodiac case represents the ultimate unsolved mystery, a puzzle that seems solvable yet remains just out of reach. It is a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the human heart and the limitations of our justice system. And until the Zodiac's true identity is revealed, the fascination, the speculation, and the search for answers will undoubtedly continue. The Zodiac in popular culture. The Zodiac killer's legacy extends far beyond true crime, seeping into popular culture. From books and films to music and television, the Zodiac's cryptic ciphers and chilling crimes have inspired endless creative exploration. David Fincher's 2007 film Zodiac brought the case to a new generation, meticulously recreating the era and the investigation. The Zodiac case has also been featured in numerous television shows, serving as a chilling reminder of the darkness beneath everyday life. Section 11. Conclusion: the mystery endures. The Zodiac killer's reign of terror may have ended decades ago, but the mystery surrounding his identity continues to endure. The unsolved case stands as a haunting reminder of the capacity for evil within humanity. Despite the passage of time, the victims of the Zodiac killer are far from forgotten. Their memories live on through the tireless efforts of investigators and amateur sleuths, The countless hours spent poring over evidence are a testament to the enduring impact of the Zodiac's crimes. And so, the search for answers continues, driven by a hope for justice and a need to believe that even the darkest secrets can be brought to light.